Go on, Jaime. What's up, sir? All in the fam. I see you, sir. Downtime. What's up, sir? Pop that camera on. Pop that camera on for a player.
I'm so excited. My hair's here, bro.
Oh, little wobbly. Got that wobbly. What's up, Tom? Pop that camera on for me, sir. Gustavo. What's up, sir? Throw that camera on for me. About to get started here.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Perfect.
Do you want me to put in the hallway closet?
Tom, Gustavo, Valentine. Throw your cameras on for us. You see how Jaime has the camera on? We all want us all locking in together. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Being obedient. Appreciate that, King. All right. Forrest, throw that on for me. Oh, I see, Tom. It's broken. I got you. Hey. Well, you're locking in here so we can learn, so we don't have to worry about that being an issue, all right, for the future. I got you here. All right. So we're about to get this started and popping here. I really want to. So make sure you guys got your scripts up, ready to go, because we're gonna do some role playing all together. What's up, Valentine? What's up, sir? All right. So I'm gonna get this all popping here. So let me get my slides up here. Hey, let me just change this real quick here. Shut the door down. All right, let me move this over here. So hope you guys ready to lock in. This is gonna be a good time. We'll be knocking these things out here. So let me put this. So move this over here. All right, so yeah, let's hop in. So, Tom, I'll give you the pass on yours, Tom. But Forrest, pop your camera on for me so we can get this role play popping. Thank you, King. Appreciate you, sir. All right, y'all. So we're locking it. So I'm gonna kind of speed through this because I just want to get the role playing. It was my cousin's graduation. So I got family all in town. So we have to keep this to about an hour. So I want to get to the role playing, and I want to go over a couple things with us. So let me get this recorded here. Start recording. Bam. All right, y'all. So let's get this popping. Get this started here. Locking in with these young kings over here. All right, y'all. So, real quickly, we're gonna do our affirmation. We're gonna do some affirmation together. So we're gonna be doing role playing. I'm gonna go over the process, the technique. I know, Forrest, you're driving right now, so I want to keep you alive, sir. We need you. All right, but if you have your ability to role play or your scripting to the role play with us, because this is the valuable part, man. And I gotta get an update from my man Jaime. How that deal go? I definitely want to get the update for you in a second. So want to talk about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into this here real quickly here. Let me get my screen share on real quick here. All right, so chat on, chat box. Box over yonder. Here. All right, so got this. All right, so real quickly, hope all you guys are doing well. I thank you guys all for locking in with the guy, Elijah I. You guys could be anywhere in the world. You're here with us. super valuable. We're gonna make sure we lock in it. I got some fire I'm gonna be providing later on. I want to talk to you guys about. Was in San Francisco for Passover. My grandfather passed away probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and I promised him for Passover I will make sure that I'm that I carry on the tradition. So went to San Francisco, went to this dope spot called China Park. Really nice area, multi-million-dollar homes all around. I'm about to head out to go to Palo Alto from San Francisco. Next thing you know it, I see I come back to my car, like literally 45 minutes, windows busted out, somebody stole the laptops from your boy. Me and my girl's laptops just got us. And last year, it happened like literally a year ago, but I was at Fisherman's Wharf, late o'clock at night. I understand that one, but this time, like, actually straight. They still got your boy, but what's dope about it, the value piece I got out of it, is not only did I get a chance to donate and do some philanthropy work, donate my laptop to someone who needed it, more than I did, obviously. And then 2, we had a little 8-year-old daughter with us, and she was able to see me. She's crying, she's upset, she's like, I can't believe this happened to us. I'm like, no, this is an opportunity to understand that you can't let other people have control over you. If you get upset, if we start arguing, if we start fussing with each other, we let the person who stole from us rob us twice of our time and emotion, energy, and of the laptop. So I'm like, so we're gonna be on that Kuna Matata with it. And so I'm like, look, we're just gonna go and buy some. This gives us the opportunity to buy some new laptops. So she saw how we handled it and how to deal with setbacks in life. So that was dope to see. So want to share that little quick Jimmy Jam with the family. So let's hop in right here. So we're gonna do our affirmations. So if you guys haven't heard affirmations, these are our affirmation for empowering to your day. Before we get started, before we do these affirmations, throw your boy some A's in the chat box. Throw your boy some A's in the chat box. And you say, hey. Throw your boys, there you go, honey. Throw your boy some A's in the chat box before we get started here. Thank you, Gustavo. I appreciate it. Throw your boy a couple of chat. Thank you, Forrest. All right, y'all. So thank you, Valentine. So let's go ahead and get this. Let me turn right. Let me get this chat back on. Heat makers. All right. Vibes right? Yeah, let's get so read it with me, all right? I am a genius and I use my wisdom daily. I give myself permission to be powerful. I have absolute certainty in my ability to generate any amount of income I choose. Money flows to me from both expected and unexpected sources. I consistently track all the right people and help me grow my business. I'm a brilliant, savvy businessman. I have everything it takes right now to grow Win LLC, Young Millionaire Society, consistently clothing, 5 Dairy, 5 AC, Coronado Cleaning, Coronado Enterprises, and Sophia Enterprises. So $1 million, billion, $1 trillion company. I have all the talent, intelligence, and money I need to create this true masterpiece. I'm always calm, succinct, happy, outstanding. I'm a master presenter and persuader on and off the platform. My life is a masterpiece. I live each day with passion and purpose. I'm success in all that I do. My life is filled with prosperity and abundance. I'm happy, prosperous, and abundant. I'm a powerful creator. I attract all the wealth and opportunities I need for my financial success. I'm grateful for my family and friends. I focus on all the good things in life, and I give thanks for them, y'all. Ooh, y'all feel that energy. Y'all feel the energy. The vibes are just right. We're empowering to our session. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. So let's get into how this is gonna work. All right. So, before we get started, throw in the chat box one word of how you feeling right now. Are you feeling excited, frustrated, tired? However you're feeling, throw in the chat box how you feeling. One word. How you feeling? Check everybody's temperature real quick. Nice. Excited, Tom? What else you guys got? How you guys feeling? Busy. I got your voice pumped. Nice. Okay. Excited. Oh, Esteban, you made it. I was wondering if you're going to make it, sir. I was wondering. You made it. Nick, you with us, sir. All right. Dress up, Jason. What's up, sir? All right. So we're about to get to it today. So I'm just invincible. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Motivated. All right, y'all. So I'm just going to run through the process of this, and then I want to spend some time so we all get a chance to lock in here and get some role playing in. So like I said, role plays are super important, reinforcing. We're just going to get to the ABC technique. All right, so we're going to go past all these items. All right, so what you want to do, so the way this works is the ABC technique, all right? So the person who's going to be A, this person is going to be the actual sales rep, all right? Acquisition rep, what do you want to call yourself? whoever's going to be B is going to be the homeowner. The person C is the scribe. This person, whoever's the scribe, whoever I delegate is going to be the scribe. You're going to end up writing down what was done well, what areas of improvement needs to be made, and any best practices. All right. So what was done well, what areas need to be improved, and any best practices. All right. So that's what you're going to be able to do, and that's what you want to be able to write down. Now, the real gold of this, the more you do this, the real gold is in the best practices. By carrying it on and taking things you hear other people say in their scripts, you're going to be able to see that you're able to move things along, move people forward on the call, and you're able to take whatever technique, script, rebuttal that they said, you're able to add that to your skill set, you're able to add that to your Rolodex, add that to your future use, and that's where the real value. So as you continue to do this week after week with your team, with yourself, as you get hit with objections, whatever rebuttals you come up with and you role play and that it feels good, he's like, damn, that's hot. You want to pull that out. You want to make sure you bring that back to the table for yourself. And that's where the scribe is able to listen and be able to write down what's good, what's bad, and make those adjustments. All right. So does anybody have any questions about the process A, B, or C, how that works? All right. So let's just hop into it. I want to get right to it. Oh, so let me stop the screen share. All right. So I got us on here. So, all right. So what we want to do is this. So real quickly, yo, I want to get a quick little update from Jaime, yo. So Jaime, let me unmute yourself, sir. I want to know what happened with that deal. You have to unmute it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're still working on that deal, man. Honestly, it kind of fell through. The guy, he's renting out the place to his cousin. He's 80 years old, so he was ready to move forward. We had the commitment, sent out the contract and everything. Didn't get the contract back the next day. Did my follow-up. What's going on? Do you need me to walk you through? Do you need me to go and meet you in person to get the contract signed? He needs to talk to the tenant, which is one of his best friends. The guy's old. The guy himself is about 80 years old, and the tenant is 80 years old. So he feels bad kicking him out by selling the property at this moment. So he doesn't want to sell it quite yet.
Nice. Okay. And how did you respond back to him?
Does he have any other properties that he wants to sell? And he does have another property. He has 8 other properties that he's trying to sell by the end of the year. And so we're making him an offer on the property right now that he has. It's just that he wants too much for that one.
I hear you. And try to throw a portfolio offer at him. Tell him, if I buy all 8 of these, can I get a portfolio discount? And try to pick up the whole portfolio. And then another thing, so that's on the portfolio side. And then another thing to do, I would recommend, is tell them that, hey, go find a property management company out there and apartment hunters. And then what you want to do is let them know that you're gonna help set them up with another place potentially. Don't guarantee it. Potentially help set them up with some of your tried and tested relationships to help them get them in another place, so that it'll be easy, and maybe offer like $1,000 allowance, a moving allowance for him. Right. Now you're taking care of his friend.
Yeah, that makes I didn't think about that.
That's why you're here, player. That's why you're here with your boy.
And I do have a question, because I cold called his lead today, and this lady, the house is worth $215. She wants she owes $25,000 on a mortgage. She wants to walk away with she wants to walk away with $25,000. She owes $60,000, so she wants $98,000 total.
She wants $98,000.
It's worth
$25,000 is $85,000.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Whatever that number is.
Okay. So $98,000 will get her $25,000 walkaway money.
Right. So and the house is worth $215. Right. So it's already a deal. The only thing is that she wants us to guarantee that we can't kick out her grandkids for 10 years.
You can't kick out our grandkids for 10 years. Are the grandkids paying rent?
Yes.
Why can't we kick out the grandkids for 10 years?
That's the kicker. So how can I like transition that? Yeah, exactly. Like, how can I work around that?
So you have to ask her, like, how many grandkids are there?
I didn't ask her that. So how many?
See, come on. Where's your can opener? I'm gonna push to make sure you guys understand. I have your can waking people up. You got a lot of so. How many grandkids have you had? Really, you was watching them? Wow, you're amazing grandmother. Is it okay if I call you grandmother of the year? Would it be okay with you if I do that? I mean, just what you're doing. Like, wow, where were you at when I need a grandmother? All right, so this person there. Oh, that you have 4 or 5 grandkids. Okay, and what do they do for work? Oh, so you've been enabling them. Don't you think it's a little bit enabling? I don't think that's the best way. If you really want to love them, you can't love them to death, and this is gonna end up hurting them. What if I can help teach them some real estate? Would you be open by teaching real estate? Do you see I'm exchange some value?
Yeah.
What if I could get them into another property, and because obviously I want to help you out. Why does she need the money?
You know what? Honestly, I haven't followed up with her. I just got the introduction. My co-caller got it, so I'm actually gonna come back around and like the acquisitions, go up there and try to close her. I was just kind of trying to get some ideas of how to pitch it. I mean, I'm still gonna dig into her, open her up.
Yeah, find about the pain. All right, because you have to remember the pain she's dealing with or whatever she wants the money for is more important than her kids being in there for 10 years. 2, find out how many kids and find out the black sheep of the kids. You need to poke some pain. Like, you remember when he stole from you? You remember when he got called the cops? You remember he hit your favorite grandkid? So yeah, find out who the black sheep is to poke the pain, and then offer, hey, what if I instead of just giving them free rent, what if we teach them how to fish, and so they can be self-reliant? Isn't that what you want for your grandkids? Versus just giving them, because at some point, even after 10 years, what happens after 10 years? They're used to handouts. Look how bad you set in the back. That's not the right message we want to do. What if we come up with a way we can take care of your grandkids and maybe take because I mean you have 50%, maybe take 5,000 and put that into buy a course for them or get them into another property. There's a couple of things you're able to do.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So
I'll definitely use that.
Got you. So that's going to be super valuable, super powerful for you. And yeah, definitely keep me on board. Last other thing, 'cause I want to get started here. Yo, thank you for putting me on to Con Lee.
Hey, he's a monster.
Yeah.
Was pretty
I didn't know who this guy was. I saw him at Speaking of We Live, but I didn't know that was him. Or I didn't know why they had him up there. But now I understand. So he's calling wholesalers on Facebook and YouTube, and then basically pitching it, or letting them pitch him. Then he's basically breaking down what's good, what's bad, and making a learning expedition for his audience, right?
Right.
So I'm thinking I'm going to do one of those. All right. So let me just give you guys a little bit of fire. I can't do it today, but I'm thinking about next week's Thursday call. I'm just gonna do these tactical Thursdays. This is the most valuable. And next call, I'm not only doing I want to get another role play because this is valuable for you guys. I want to make sure you guys grow and learn. But I think I'm gonna do one of those live calls. I'm gonna call another wholesale marketing piece. So you guys can hear how they pitch me. All right, and then I give the breakdown of it, and then I'm gonna call a live seller. Where I used to do my Facebook live calls. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a live call over here, so you guys hear me pitch a sell. So you guys get to role play together. You get to hear another wholesaler script, and you guys get to see me actually make a call. They'll let me close 22 grand in front of everybody real quick. Everybody's about to hang up, get on the phone with the damn self. Like, hey, I was my 22 grand. So I feel you. So that's gonna be. So do you think would that be of value to you guys? If you think that'd be of value, throw me some A's, y'all. Toss your boy some A's in the comment chat box. If that'd be valuable, if you guys want me to do that, toss your boy some A's. Hit me up. Hit me right. All right. Everybody's for it. All right, so make sure people know about it. Make sure people are in place so that we're all together, you know. So make sure let people know, hey, let's do some fun. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this here. All right. So we are going to do it like so. So Jason, how you doing, sir?
Doing good.
All right. Appreciate you locking in. So let's have you be. So you got your script ready?
Oh, I'm always ready, man. Come on.
Oh, you stay ready. Don't gotta get ready. Let's go. So remember, I'm gonna keep it to 5 minutes. Right when we get to about 3 minute mark, if you have to start going into the money, I'm gonna hold up the phone. See me hold up the phone. Just get into the money time. Enough building rapport. We got talking money time. All right. So let's make you. So you're gonna be the acquisition rep. Valentine. Let's make you the homeowner. I want you to be the homeowner. Okay. Go down, unmute yourself. All right. So you're gonna be the homeowner. So don't make it so hard that he can't get through the script. All right. But give him some objection. You want to give him some objection, but make it where so at least he can go through the script for you. All right. And remember, it's gonna be a little difficult. You don't have comps. We don't know what house, so we just kind of role playing going off of it. But and then let's make you the scribe. Let's make you the scribe, okay? All right. So and then I'll obviously be writing some notes down here for everybody as well. But like I said, does everybody have any questions, concerns? Everybody's on board? Go time. All right. So ring, ring, ring. Valentine, you guys say hello.
Hello?
Valentine, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. Who's this?
Valentine, this is Jason from Storm Properties here. My associate gave you a call about yesterday about your property on Main Street.
What was her name again?
My associate, her name is Karen. She's one of our cold callers. She gave you a call yesterday saying that you were thinking about selling your property on Main Street pretty soon.
Yes, she did call me.
Okay, great. Well, you know what? I just wanted to kind of just pop my head in, introduce myself, kind of tell you a little bit about what we do. How's your day been? You been all right?
Yeah, I've been good.
Okay, how was the Easter?
Easter was great. We had a good time with family.
Okay. Are you a church going man? Did you go to church thing like that?
Yeah, I sure did go to church.
Perfect. Did you eat good? I know you ate good.
Oh yeah, I definitely ate good. We sat with the family and we had all kind of food.
All kind of food. What kind of food? Is like the soul food or like what kind of food? Where you from? I never really asked that.
I'm from Texas, so we do fajitas down here.
Ooh, fajitas. Oh man,
Yeah.
when the next holiday? When's the next holiday? I'm coming.
Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, I'm there. I'm marking it in my calendar right now. I'm gonna be there on May 4th.
Already?
All right. So as far as the property goes, I was getting my notes together. I just wanted to kind of just pop my head in, introduce myself. But I looked it up online, but I didn't see too much that I can see that an owner could tell me. And what I mean by that is, I saw the outside, looks like a pretty good house. But what's going on the inside? What's the situation with that?
Inside's good. We've done a couple of updates here. I try to manage with a lot of the honey-do list, but yeah, definitely inside, windows are probably 5 years old. But we've done some work. It probably just needs a little carpet and paint.
Okay, 5 years old windows. Okay. So you know what? Let me ask you this then. Let's just say you had $30,000 that you only put in improvements. What would be the first thing that you would put on your property?
I definitely fix that roof.
Roof. What's going on with the roof?
The wind, whenever it comes in and it rains, it starts to knock some of those shingles out. Not that it has any roof leak.
Okay.
But I just want to upgrade that roof.
Okay. Anything you have to put $30,000 in that roof? Nothing else? That'll be the only thing you want to put in?
Oh no. I would say I'd have to upgrade the restroom. I got a old clawfoot tub in there, and it's just cast iron, and it's heavy for me. So, yeah, I'd remodel the bathroom too.
And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, right?
Yes, it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Okay, so basically, would you remodel both bathrooms or just that one?
Well, I definitely think, the other one is pretty much done. It probably just needs a new toilet and a new sink. That's it.
Toilet. Okay. Heater. So how that kitchen? I know y'all need that lab, right? So how that kitchen look?
Kitchen is good. We actually have some. Well, right now the kitchen. We did some of the floors. We put some tile down, and my son, he brought me some granite over, and so we haven't installed the granite just yet. But We just need to put some granite. You know, that's what everybody likes these days.
Exactly. You know what, man? I'm writing everything down, so give me a minute. I know I'm trying to keep up with you, but I'm just reading everything, and the property looks like, I mean, it's some pretty good condition. Let me ask you a question. What's stopping you from putting it on the market and kind of getting top dollar for it?
Well, you know, what I like to do is I had a realtor come out to my house and
Mhm.
told me, you know, I could put the money into the property myself and try to get more. So I definitely seen the opportunity for me to maximize, especially if you know me and my son can do it together.
Okay. Okay, you got to do a lot of work together. You got to do a lot of carpenter work together.
No, that's not our industry. You know, we just kind of
So so the realtor says, you know, if you put a little bit of money into it, you can probably put it on the market. So what's stopping you? Are you just don't have really the funds for it, or you just don't want to put that time and energy into it?
honestly just getting off of work. I get tired. You know, so it's just time and energy. To be honest with you.
Okay. And what did the realtor say that you can get for it if you put all that work in it?
You know, well, she did say that if I could put at least a good, you know, 25,000, especially upgrade my restroom, I can
Okay.
definitely, you know, try to get at least sell it for 200,000.
200,000. Okay.
Yes,
That's how
sir.
much you probably think you want to walk away with.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel that I put the work into it, and that's what she said I could get.
Okay. And quick question. I mean, I mean, I know. How close are you with the realtor? You guys is she like a close friend, or did you guys like do like the one meeting, one and done, or something like that?
She's actually my my cousin's daughter. She's just getting started.
So was she able to kind of talk to you about what's going on in the market? Like how many the price of properties are going for in the neighborhood?
Yeah, she actually said that you know this property is up and coming. You know, but she said that there was some for about the same amount.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So uh, well let me say this before I kind of go on to that. Again, no, we're cash buyers. No, and you know it's April 25th, and we got 5 days left in the month, and you know me and my team are going hard. I mean, we're burning all types of oil, trying to basically get that one more property. And when your property came across my desk, I looked at it and said, "This is the one that I think we need to be able to close on, so we can open up. Maybe we can open up Cinco de Mayo a good way. You know what I mean? I don't got fajitas, but we can get a good deal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
what I'm thinking is this. What we usually do is we come in, we take the property as is. Like you said, you don't have a lot of time. You come here from work. You don't want you and your son kind of messing with all kind of things. You looks like you want to kind of get this thing done. You don't want to put that much time into it. Here's what I can propose to you. I can probably buy the property as is. And because it looks like you already did so much work, I'll do one more thing for you. Let me take care of all the closing costs for you. That sound okay? That sound like something that might be a help you if I can kind of get this deal going today.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds interesting. I mean, but how much you want to give me?
Okay. Well, you know, the market you said was going around the same price, 200,000. Because I just heard you. Was kind of listening and saying that the agency, it looks like you're planning on walking away with 200,000. If I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Right. Okay. Well, well, here's the thing, Valentine. You know, if you want to basically put this property and get that full 200,000, I'm pretty sure the realtor showed you. You know, that's what the properties are really looking like. They're contenders. You know what I mean? They got the granite. The bathrooms are really looking nice. You know what I mean? The roof's looking good. Kitchen's ready to go. And I gotta get in there and make it look like a contender. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure I get that roof right. Gotta make sure I get that bathroom right. The kitchen gotta look good. So it's gonna be kind of hard for me to buy it for 200,000. Pay your closing costs and try to get some type of value out of it if the market's capping out at that. So let me ask you this: is there any way that you can do something a little bit better for me?
Well, I mean, I guess I could, you know, 'cause you're saving me time and I don't have to put the money into it. So, I don't know, maybe I can, you know, discount mm, probably about 160 maybe, you know, because that's what I
160.
think. Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna take to get this house up.
Okay. Valentine, and I want to definitely thank you for lowering it down for me. I definitely appreciate that. I mean, I talk to so many sellers, and it's just hard to even kind of be negotiable with them. Valentine, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, if you really put off the cost of selling the property, you know, the agents and things like that. I mean, let's put you, for instance. Let's say you did hit the market, 8% just from things, 6% commission, 2% closing costs. I mean, oh, 200,000, you probably would have maybe walked away with about 170. And again, I appreciate that, but you know, I haven't even put any work into it. I'm already basically knee deep in closing costs and selling the property.
Mhm.
I need a little room to get these repairs in. Can you do something just a little bit better for me?
I mean, uh, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? What do you think?
Mm. I mean, well, like I said, I mean, with the 160, we already got that distance for covering the closing costs. Now we're like looking at the repairs. So, I mean, you're a carpenter. I mean, you've done a little work here and there. You kind of put the, you know, the pieces together. I gave you a $30,000 imaginary loan to kind of tell me what it would to look out to get your property in order, and you told me the roof, the bathroom, and the kitchen might need a little bit of work. So let me ask you this: could you give me that credit back as a $30,000 credit to see if I can get this, you know, get the repairs and fit it in and get this property sold?
Mm, um, hmm. I can meet you halfway, and then maybe me and my son can help you out and give you a discount on the work.
Okay, okay, halfway, interesting. All right, so you said halfway, so that puts us at about 140, give or take.
Right.
Okay, Valentine, and again, I thank you for that. But you know what? We got 5 days left in this month. I don't want to waste any time. It looks like you want to get this thing sold as quickly as possible. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, Valentine, if I can come, pay cash, close quickly, take this off your hands so you guys can enter Cinco de Mayo with, you know, a good sum of money. I'll be honest with you, man. I need this for 110, but I'm gonna come up to about. Can you do at least 135? And I can sign it today.
Hmm. And I think I'd have to talk to my wife about that. Yeah.
What got you feeling uncomfortable? What is that 130 that kind of got you shipping up? Where am I missing
Um, well, I mean, my wife and I, we had a talk about it. And she was already, you know, mad at the idea of just discounting the property. So, um, yeah, I don't know if she'll do 135. You know, like I said, I
at?
think she'll be on 150 maybe.
150, huh? Valentine, look, let's do this. What if I can give you guys 145 today? That's 5,000. We're right there. We're right there. 145. If she's happy at 150, you can say you beat me up, and we basically ended at 145. But if you can do it at 145, Valentine, I can have a contract sent to you within the next 30 minutes. Ready to
Can
go.
I talk to her first about it?
What do you need to talk about? I mean,
I
she's
just
at
want to let.
150. I'm at 145. Is a $5,000 conversation something we need to have?
Yeah. Uh, and you're gonna pay all the closing costs?
All closing costs. The only thing you're gonna probably pay for is, I think there might be some tax, you know, things that you might have to pay for. To be honest with you, I don't even want you to pay for your food that day. I got you.
You know what? I think that sounds like a good deal because you'd be saving me a lot of time. So
Absolutely. So
yeah,
145. We got a
yeah,
handshake with you.
yeah, absolutely. We can do that.
145. Give me your email. I'm going to basically send the contract right now to you. I'm going to stay on the phone with you. I'm going to walk you through it. And once we get all the paperwork signed, you got 145 in your bank account, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
How's that, right?
Fuego, fuego. All right. Yo, throw my man some A's. Throw my man some A's in the chat box for Jason, yo. Throw my man some A's. That's fire, man. Wow. That was good. That was good, Jason. How long you been doing this for?
I'll be honest with you, man. I'll learn how to negotiate from you, dude.
Get out of here.
That was all from you. I
Like,
think I watched every one of your videos like twice.
damn, yo. Well, hey, you see it works, y'all. I don't even want to give all the feedback. I want to give Esteban a chance to give the feedback, but fuego, man, fuego, definitely very good, yo. That's good, but let's get into it. Esteban, unmute yourself, sir, and yeah, unmute yourself, and I see you got the. We don't have no more breaking. You're good now. I see you got that set up now.
Yeah.
I see. I got some closing some escrows over there. Upgrading that dial up. I see you, sir. All right. So give him the good. Give him the yeah. Let's give him the good, and then let's go over the areas of improvement and best practices.
Okay, he was real confident when he was talking about it. He's right on the phone. He was really confident, and he was getting to know the owner. He was calling by first name, trying to get his information, what he likes to do. And the only thing I think that he didn't got is like how to get the ARV, like got the basic information of the property, so he can ARV the property.
Okay.
So that he has the information. Other than that, I mean, I think he did great on the whole thing, how to close the deal and everything. But
Appreciate
the other thing that was, he didn't get the information who's gonna be deciding to close the deal too. Like from the beginning, who's gonna decide to close it. But other than that, I mean, it. I don't think I can switch anything. It was really good.
All right. I want you to dig, man. I want you because this way we make Jason better. I mean, don't get me wrong. We want to give him his props, but we want.
I wrote it. I wrote it down here too. Like
Okay.
He never asked the basic information to Arabi. He talked about how to close it, but he never. You wrote the only person in the title, or who else is in the title? Who's gonna make the decision?
Okay. So if there's anybody else's decision besides his wife, okay.
Can they be on the phone at this time, or when can I call you back when both of you guys are available so we can close this deal?
Okay.
Did I last you?
Okay. So, any best practices? Any best practices?
He did pretty good on that. Like he went with the Cinco de Mayo back and forth with the fajitas, make it personal.
Nice.
With him, even.
I think we're having those We're having those freezing.
Process,
You're freezing on me, sir. You're freezing up.
Fix the property. You can get that.
All right. So let me go. Let me give you my feedback, and then we're gonna hop in for the next round. So yeah. So good on the good side, Jason. Good energy right off the bat. Okay, you get him out the bat. You asked about Easter weekend. You talked about dinner, what you're eating. Asked about where he's from. You invited yourself over for Cinco de Mayo. That's something you do. The best people I see who do the best in this business, all right, are people you want to be able to feel like a long lost high school buddy. And that's what high school buddy was like, yeah, I'm coming by a Cinco de Mayo, player. Where's that going now? What you got to do fajitas? So that's dope. You asked about the condition of the property. Then you went into the value of the property. And then you asked him to go down to account for the condition. So that's a nice sequence you did for that. I like how you said, I really want to be at 110. But due to the 5 days less than a month, you create a false time constraint. And because you create that false time constraint, and that's less than a month, I'll sign the contract for 135 today. That's pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful to let them know, hey, due to the time frame, I got to operate like this. Due to my situation, I'm willing to go up. Here's a number. Here where I really want to be, but here, so you price anchor on them, and then you went up on them, all in the same conversation. That was dope. And then you pay for your meal. I put your food. I'm paying for that. Like, but it's a $10 net. It's a $10 credit. $10 credit. Right? So we try to go to Mastro's, buying up steak dinners over there. So that was but and then you ended it perfect with the congrats. That is so powerful when you tell people, hey, congratulations. What are you congratulating me for? We didn't sign nothing. We didn't close nothing. What are you congratulating me for? But they're mentally owning it. They're mentally owning it. It was just powerful. So that was dope for sure. Bad. You took a little while to position into the why he's selling. It took a little while to get into that part. And you started a little bit when he had to talk with his wife. But outside, that's like only 2 things out of the whole thing. That's pretty good, player. All right. But you had a grip of practices, some best practices, and this is where the gold's at. That's why I want to make sure you write these down, Esteban, because you should have had more best practices. That's what you want to carry on for the future. Because for sure, I saw some shit that I'm gonna be taking. All right. So he said, let me take care of the closing costs for you. Would that be okay with you? You get the micro confirmation, a micro. He says, no, I want to pay the closing costs. No, that won't be fine. You get him in the mental fortitude agreeing that, hey, you're getting yeses out of them and getting them into closing time. What you saying?
Compliance check, right?
Yeah, get that compliance check. Once you get that compliance check, you get them locked in. Like, ooh, okay, you can cover that. Yeah, I can work with that. And what I really like is that I see people do the $30,000 credit, $10,000 credit. Hey, where would you put the money? What would you fix it up? Cool. All right, I'll fix up the bathroom, the kitchen, whatnot. But what I really like what you did, you came back for that hoe. All right, you're like, all right, so hey, $30,000. So I want to take that $30,000 off the price, and let me see what I can do to make that number work. What you would do with it? I will be using that one. I'm adding that to the tool belt. That's fire. That's fire, man. So that was good. So yeah, I really like that one. So I'm definitely put that in place. So yeah, so it's really good, Jason. I think that was really powerful. Daryl, go ahead and unmute yourself for me, sir.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm glad I can be on. That was fire, Jason. I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking notes. I'm notebook.
Good looking, man. Good looking.
Coming together like that. Who's that? All right. So Daryl, how long you been doing real estate for?
Honestly, just like my first month officially hopping in. I'm running an advertising agency primarily through Facebook.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations. Now, you don't have to be a closer to get started, but you got to get started and become a closer. So,
hey, amen, man. I know I suck in the arena, so I'm at the bottom. I can't go nowhere but up, bro.
That's how I look at it, right? and look, you're investing your time. You don't have to be on this call. You're locking in. So that means that speaks volumes about you. All right. So, Gustavo, you there, sir? We lost you. All right. When you come back. Forrest, are you there? Okay, we get them both back.
I'm here. I'm here.
All right, cool. How long have you been doing real estate for?
Since November.
Okay, nice. All right, good. So, you got your script? You got your script ready?
Is it just any script?
Hey, what else script you want to rock with?
My script. I didn't know if y'all were going off of scripts because I haven't been able to jump in this, past few weeks. So I didn't know if you had a script you were providing. Yeah, I got a little script I got.
Yeah, all right, good. So remember, there's no losing in real estate. There's only learning and winning. That's it. So this is where we win. It's not how we prepare in private will determine if we'll ever be praised in public. So this is you mess up. This is where you became Jordan. This is where Kobe became. LeBron becomes LeBron. When you just understand this is a faster way to make you successful. Is you hear people like Jason, yeah, and I like say if you have time, I'll rock one for you guys before we wrap up here. But this is where you get valuable. So don't get nervous. don't matter. Just understand. Don't break character. Stay informed. All right. Don't be like, all right. I start over. Because that don't happen in real life. Start over. All right. So. All right. So you guys got this. So let's do this. Jaime, would you be the scribe for us? Jaime be scribe, and then Daryl, you're gonna be the homeowner. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then Forrest, you're gonna be the sales rep. All right, you're the acquisition. So you're gonna have about 5 minutes. I let Jason go a little longer because he's licking it right. So I'm like, I don't want to. Don't pull the mic on him. Don't pull the mic on him. He's just popping off over there. So
Man was in the zone.
he's in the 2-3 zone. You don't mess with people when they do that. So I'm gonna have you be the. So Daryl, what I want you to be able to do. Give him some objection, but don't make it so impossible that he can't even get past. Who is this? Now get off my phone. Wrong number. Don't make it so impossible they can't lock in with us, all right?
Got you.
So because Jaime is tied up at the moment, Valentine, why don't you be our scribe for us? Oh, no. Jaime's on.
Hello.
I'm not going to pull up. I'm not going to pull for him. He's there. So, Jaime, you can be the scribe. Forrest, you're the sales rep. Daryl, you're on. So once I get to once you're around like the 2-minute mark, Forrest, I'm going to show my phone. So it's time to get to the money. You got to start auctioning, start talking about the offer. You can't just keep building a rapport forever. All right.
Gay, can you hear me? My phone keeps jumping in and out. I don't know if I'll be able to.
We hear you. We hear you good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Are
clear.
you ready? All right. So Daryl, you're going to answer. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for Daryl.
Hey, this is Darrell.
Hey, what's going on, Daryl? This is Forrest. How are you doing today?
And I'm blessed. What about yourself, man?
Damn.
Ah,
First, I'm gonna need
Oh,
how
man,
you
hit the
buy my
brake
phone
on.
play? How you buy my house?
cold play. Cold
Come
play.
on, man. Bless your heart. And you told he's having issues.
Hello?
Yeah, he did. Right? Hello?
Oh man.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Man, my phone keeps jacking up, man. I'm sorry. Shoot.
Cricket.
No, it's no
Yeah,
problem.
yo, we gotta get out that cricket phone, player. I got you. Hey, try to close some deals. Let me close some deals first, all right? All right, so let's try it again, and if it freezes up, we have to switch out, all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so here, let's try it again. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, I'm looking for Daryl.
Hey, this is Darrell.
Hey, what's up, Daryl? This is Forrest. How are you doing today?
Forrest?
Yeah, man. I know this call's out of the blue, Daryl. I was actually calling about a property I believe you own at 123 Main Street.
Oh, yeah, I do own that. Yeah, what's
Yeah, man, I was just calling to see if you would consider an offer on your property there.
I think about it. I mean, how much are you offering? He froze again?
He's right there. It's good. Oh man, bless his heart. Bless that phone. Bless his heart.
Guess he wasn't offering nothing.
He's like, no. I'm not ready for this. I'm out of here. No. Gustavo. Here, I'll mute you. Hey, perfect. So, do you do real estate yourself, or are you just in sales?
No. I'm in sales. I'm like Darrell. I own a digital marketing agency, but I work with
nice.
real estate agents and investors actually.
I see. Yeah, this is like sales for across the board, but we lock in here for I mean, a lot of people do real estate, reach out to me do the real estate world, but you should definitely be doing role playing. Do you have a script that you use for your digital agency company?
Yeah, I got something that I work in to set up appointments.
Okay. All right. So and so are you doing business B2B?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So you're going business. All right. So you're going directly to businesses. All right. So Daryl, are you familiar with marketing agencies?
Yeah, I'm totally familiar. I'm good on both ends. I can be the owner of the company if need be.
Right, I just want to get you a little rep, and I want you to get you some reps up, get that muscle game together. You know what I'm saying? So, all right,
Man, My fault, guys.
It's all good for us. It's all good, player. You know what I'm saying? At least you lock in. You still get to observe, right? You still get to observe, right? I got you. So, all right. So, Gustavo, you're going to have about 5 minutes to book the appointment, whatnot. All right. And then, like I said, throw them a couple curves, you know.
Okay.
Let's lock in. You ready? Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Darrell, how you doing? This is Gustavo.
Hey, Gustavo. Gustavo.
Yes, you can call me Gus.
Gus.
It's
Gus.
more,
What's
it's more
going on,
simpler.
man?
It's more simpler. How you doing, man?
Okay. All is well, man. Sunshine and rainbows over here.
Awesome. Look, I don't want to waste too much of your time because I know you're very busy. Look, I own a digital marketing agency, and we work with companies just like yours, and we help them generate more sales, more clients, and more leads. To know if this is a good time to speak, or should we set up another time to talk?
Yeah, man. It's no better time than the present. What do you got for me? How can you help me?
Awesome. So pretty much right now, I just want to figure out a little bit more about your business, more about yourself. Like, how long have you owned this company for?
We've been open for about 3 years, but I know you called me. Did you get a chance to even look at my business before you called?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm reaching out, because I was looking at your website, and it looks like you're not running any ads or getting a lot of traffic in your website.
Okay. Yeah. We primarily do Groupon, and I think.
Oh, that Groupon, huh? That discount boy.
Yeah. You know about it.
And how's that working out for you?
Honestly, man, we've been getting a lot of people, but a lot of them have been cheapskates. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of people, but it's like they've come once and then they never come again, type thing.
Exactly, right. And what made you want to get into Groupon? Just out of curiosity.
Well, we were just looking for customers. I mean, any business can't run without customers, right? And Groupon,
exactly.
That was one of the main outlets a lot of our competitors use.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how many cheapskates are you earning in every single month?
I guess on average we're probably getting about 30 to 50 cheapskates a month. But like I said, once again, they'll come in and then never come back.
So pretty much you're not even closing anything, right?
I mean, well, they're coming in doing business with us, but it's a one and done type thing. Did I freeze?
I don't know. I think the.
Uh-oh. I'm catching the fire. You forced you on the same phone over there, man? What's going on? Oh, man, we're 0 for 2 over here, man. I want to put a disclaimer on these calls, yo. Must be in a good Wi-Fi zone, all right?
Dude, that never happens. Yeah, I think.
All right, you want to try one more time? You want to finish up? You want to try to finish up?
Yo, I think Forrest got it. I think Forrest is in my house or something.
Oh,
that never happened.
So love.
That never happened.
So, all right. So let's do this.
You want to pick up where we left off?
Yeah, I'm for it.
All right, so go ahead and you have another 2 minutes. All right, try to wrap up the meeting.
Okay. So yeah, we get about 30 to 50 people that'll come to our business a month on Groupon. But like I said, they'll come once and then I'll never see them again, or they'll try to use Groupon twice.
Yeah. I hear that a lot from our clients. Actually, either they're doing that or they're like running Zillow, and pretty much the leads are washed up. But look, like I said, I know you're kind of busy right now. I don't want to take too much of your time. Let's set up an appointment tomorrow around noon. Is that fine?
I actually have another appointment at that time. Can we do a little later?
Okay. Well, what time is good with you?
Honestly, the best time is any time between 5 and 7.
All right. How about 6? Is that fine?
Works. That works. Perfect. Perfect.
All right, Daryl, and just to make sure, this is the best number to contact you, right?
Yes. Yes. It's the perfect number to contact
Okay.
me.
All right, awesome, Daryl. So pretty much I'll contact you tomorrow around 6. And then, like I said, I'm going to pretty much go over how we're going to blow up your business and create a whole system, not just generate leads, but qualified and exclusive leads. All right?
Okay. And you and who are some of the other people that you work with? Do you work with anyone else like me, or would I be, something different, something new for you?
No. We actually just work with you guys. And you know what? Before you some quick reviews that we have and everything, so you can get an idea of what I'm about to show you and talk to you about.
Okay. It's 123 all eyes on me at gmail.com.
Awesome. Love it. Now, do you have any more questions or concerns before I let you go?
Yeah. I mean, you never really told me about you guys. Do you guys? What's your price? Are you guys cheap like Groupon, or how much am I looking to pay if I was to even go with you guys?
Mm-hmm. Daryl, that's a great question. Everybody wants to know what's the price, right? But right now it's at $0 for you.
Zero?
Why? Yeah, exactly, 0. Why? Because I really don't know nothing about your business. I really don't know about where you guys trying to go, where your goals are. So let's leave that for tomorrow. Let me send you some information so you can get even an idea of what we're about to do with you. And then from there, we will talk about price and anything more questions if you have.
Like that.
All right, sounds good to me, man. But lock me in.
All right, Daryl. Awesome. So I got you tomorrow at 6. I'll speak to you tomorrow then. All right. Take care. Have a great day.
Hey, thanks, Gus, man. See you tomorrow.
All right, brother. Take care.
Good work. Wherever you're at in the room,
nice.
stay right there. You're doing good. Good reception, man. Just stay wherever you're at. Don't move. All right. So, Jaime, let's get some feedback. Got some feedback from my guy?
Yeah, I mean, the tone was great. The tone is really good. I think in the beginning when he opened up the question, he asked him a question: "Is this a good time to speak, or should I call you another day?" Maybe that leads the customer to kind of like deny him, like, "I don't want to talk to you today. Just call me another day," kind of thing. The tone was good. Maybe dig a little bit into what the needs are for the company. Like, what is he trying to achieve? And then the closing question, I think it was good. I think if we were to give him an option, like, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be in the area tomorrow. Would 2 or 3 work for you?" Instead of
Right.
the time would 2 be okay, because then he can say no. And if you do 2 or 3, then he'll give you an option. But other than that, that's pretty much all that I saw. The tone was perfect. That's the most important thing. Everything else, I mean, you can learn.
Yeah, that's good. Dale, do you have any feedback from Dale?
I think in the beginning, we never established some type of rapport. Like, hey, I see you are, I know in the past what I've done, like, hey, I see you are a spa, or I see you are a realtor in the area. We never established like what business I was in. So I never could kind of like somewhat lead them down the path.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else. Tone was great. I mean, that's the main thing. And then he did touch on what was my motivation a little bit, but he never like turned it up. Like, hey, I see you got 30 to 50 cheapskates. How does that feel? You're kind of like wasting money. I was trying to get him to go down that road. Because, you discount and then you get in the shitty end of the stick. So I was trying to get him to like go down there. But other than that, it was great. Kept anything.
Yes, sir.
Can I add something with it?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, hop in.
I definitely like how he kind of closed that out. Definitely like he disarmed him when it came to price. He said, "Hey, what's your price?" Free. Zero. You know what I mean? He was just like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "I don't even know you. I don't help you until I can find that out. I don't have a price for you." And that was beautiful. I'm definitely taking that with me.
Nice. See, that's what I'm talking about. We're all learning from each other. You had anything, Nick? You had something, Nick? You had some feedback? Yeah, it's about to die. Get that phone right. So yeah, I mean, what they said, I agree. I agree with all what they said. I think Daryl's trying to get you to open up, to like, hey, well, do you know about my company? Like, yeah, research your company. I specifically target your company because I only isolate winners that are underperforming. Does that sound like I got you here? Now I'm complimenting you, right? And now like, oh, you picked me out of all the people. I only isolate winners who are underperforming. And I mean, it looks like you've been like this in business. I've been like this your whole life. Ooh, now we're opening up. Now sell it, take it. All right, that's like, are you trying to spend? Like, no, I see what most people don't see. And I'm gonna pull it back in, right? So that's something I think I want to hit with them. I like I said, poke the pain. You're wasting time with lower hanging clients. I mean, who is your ideal client? And then by me asking them who the ideal client will allow you to gauge how savvy they are and how much they're gonna need it. If they're super savvy to identify it, great. If they don't, then you might have to, let's start there. Let's identify the type of client you're going to do. And then what's the end goal? Have you thought about your end goal here? Well, great. And then if they haven't thought about the end goal, now you're showing them why you're the consultant, why they need your services. And then about like how you ended it, like with the funds, and what Jaime said, like, yeah, don't ask Tuesday one. Give the alternate time frame, like you said, don't allow them to say no to you. And then just go with assuming the close. I like what you said about the value. And I don't know anything about you. It's $0 at this point. Because I don't even know if it's a good fit. And I only work with winners who are committed to commit to stop underperforming. Are you prepared to make that commitment? I don't know if I'll be a good fit for you. Now, by you doing that, want what they can't have. Like, well, I said, no, I'll commit. Yeah, no, I will. Say you want to be able to. That's just sort of like the little takeaway I think you do. So I'm assuming you're feeling me. I'm assuming you just paused on us, Gus. I'm assuming it just paused. I froze up on us. All right. So, all right. So I want you to. I got you. You're back. He's back with us. All right. So Tom, are you there, Tom? Tom, unmute yourself real quick. If you're there. Okay, we'll come back to you, Tom. All right. So what I'll do. I'll be the sales rep. I got you, Tom. I know the phone has some issues. The phone's having issues. I got you. All right, so I'll be the sales rep. And who wants to be the homeowner?
I got it.
All right, I got you. All right, so Jason's gonna hit me. So I know he's gonna hit me that fuego. So, Daryl, why don't you be the scribe? Okay.
Okay.
So you write down good, bad, ugly. I'm not gonna try to throw too much sauce on it. I want to make sure you guys are able to get close to where we're at with things. And I've been testing out the script, so I'm gonna walk through the script too. I've been testing out the script, so let's see how that works on you. Check out this new fiery fire. I'm taking John Martinez. I'm taking Matthew Vargas. I'm taking the All In guys. I'm making a mixtape script. I'm chopping stuff up. You guys know who Michael Pearls is? You guys know Michael Pearls? So I'm taking his stuff. So I'm blending it. I'm blending. I'm making script gumbo over here. All right. So
get the shrimp.
Yeah. Once it starts hitting, that's what then. Once it hits, then you can text. Remember, first you gotta make sure it's working. All right, so you guys ready?
Yep.
All right, so ring, ring, ring.
Hello,
Jason.
This is he.
Hey, Jason, this is Elijah here with Win Investments. How's it going?
Going good.
Excellent. Sure, Jason. I believe you talked with one of our reps about still selling your property on 4848 East Street. You're still looking to sell the property, right?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, just to be upfront with you, Jason, our process is super simple. What I want to do, I'm going to ask you some basic questions about the property. And just to be upfront with you, we are real estate investors, so we don't buy every property we take and we look at. However, we do have a team of realtors just in case when it might not be a good fit for you. So if it works for us, great, we move forward. If not, we simply part as friends, okay?
Sounds good.
Perfect. So I'm looking over our notes here, and I just want to make sure we don't miss anything. Dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Want to make sure we're right. So as far as conditions of the property goes, tell me, what type of repairs the property might need, you think?
Well, I'm being honest with you. I did a lot of updates, within the last 2 years. Redone. We didn't do nothing too special to it. You know, we just got some new carpet. I think the only thing that I would probably, if I was in your shoes, I mean, I'd probably maybe touch a little bit on the bathrooms, probably a little bit on the landscaping, but everything else I pretty much kind of took care of.
Nice. So any major repairs you already took care of? So no issues with the roof, no issues with the AC.
Nope, everything's good.
Good. And I mean, Jason, you sound like a man with some taste. You sound like you have some taste over there. What type of upgrades did you do? Did you do anything? I know you said that we could do something to the bathrooms. Did you do anything to the kitchen, the countertops, appliances, flooring? What did you do?
I mean, you know, I did. I definitely know everyone's going for that granite right now, so we definitely did that.
Nice.
We redid the lighting. It was kind of a little old, you know, with the lights kind of inside. I don't know if they call it recessed lighting or anything like that, but
that cam lighting, the cam lighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. See, I told you had good taste.
I mean, you know it, brother. I try to make it look real good, and again, like I said, you know, I just put some tenants inside, so
nice.
Kind of make it look good, kind of get the most I can out of it.
Excellent. So you could use some more upgrades, but you at least got the granite countertops. We got to do something to the bathroom, maybe some paint, some flooring, but nothing crazy. Excellent. And so you said this is your rent. This is a rental, right?
Yes, sir.
How many other rentals do you have?
I got that's 2 more in Los Angeles.
Nice.
One of them I'm thinking about selling. The other one I'm gonna keep.
Really? Okay. Well, I'll be interested in possibly buying your Los Angeles ones as we buy out there as well. However, so let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's get this first one done. But just know, I'll be interested in possibly buying multiple of your properties. How's that sound?
That sounds pretty good. I mean, if you can do good on this one, I'll definitely get you a crack at the other one.
I like how you think. Let's do that route. Let's roll that way. So when we purchase the property from you, are there any liens or mortgages that we need to pay off on this property?
There is there's some. I owe some money on the.
Okay. There's some money. And how much do you still owe on the property?
I really don't have an actual ballpark. I mean, maybe 100,000.
Maybe 100,000. Okay. And what do you think your monthly payment is roughly a month?
1,500.
Nice. And you get rent of how much you get rent for?
They pay about 17.
All right, so you're just only making 200 cash flow. That's not quite enough for managing your quality and your design.
Yeah, I mean they're just there to kind of keep the payments up until I got enough value into it, and once the market kind of comes up a little bit, try to see how I can get as much as I can out of it.
Okay. Well, assuming we buy the property, it works for you, works for me. How much time would you need to have the tenants transition out, or are they month to month?
They're month to month. Again, I just got them situated in 6 months, so I'm gonna be honest with you, they're really good tenants. So,
okay. So not 6 months left on the lease then?
No, it's month to month. So basically,
month to month, but they've been there for 6 months. I get it.
Right, but look, I know this is a little kind of I don't know how you want to say unprofessional or whatever, but they're my in-laws. So
your in-laws, wow. Yeah. You haven't kicked them out already?
Hey, listen, business is business, man. You know what I mean? I mean, if I want to get a good offer, I'm definitely gonna probably let it go. So, but here's the thing. I mean, if you guys are gonna buy it, I mean, you guys got to deal with it, not me.
Fair enough. I might make you pay me to deal with your in-laws over here. No, you're good. Honestly, between me and you, I really appreciate you being transparent. It makes it so easy. And I'm really big on the big three share. I'm big on communication. I'm big on being fully transparent. I'm big on agreed expectations, meaning I'm not going to do anything extra. I'm not going to do anything less. I'm going to do exactly what I said I'm going to do because I expect that from you too, right?
Okay, fair enough. Very fair.
Okay. Well, as far as the property goes, I mean, the property sounds like nice. You did some decent work. You got paying tenants in there. I mean, between me and you, Jason, why are you even selling the property?
It's the people inside the property.
It's not the neighbors, it's the actual people inside. I hear you. And is that just really being a bigger source of frustration for you? I mean, are they just not paying rent or what's the issue?
They're definitely paying rent. Again, I live right up the street from them. It's me and my wife, and it gets a little kind of just out of control. So they're over here all the time. So
Right.
it really just I would prefer if they kind of got something different, but my wife said they're there. Why move them? So to be honest with you, no, the property's in my name. Just
Okay. So you had the final call. You had the final say so on this.
exactly. So again, I'm just, they pay the rent. I don't really make that much. If I can have somebody come in with a good price, I can let it go to make sense. I mean, there'd be no reason.
Okay. Well, typically we close on our properties in 30 days or less. If you come to an agreement that works for you, works for me, would that time frame work for you?
Absolutely.
Perfect. All right, now we're talking. Now I have to be proactive as soon as much as possible. And even if we want to buy the property, you want to sell the property, the money works. There are a few things that could stop us from doing the deal, and I don't like surprises. So if you did decide to sell the property, what do you think would be your biggest concern about doing this with us?
I mean, just making sure that you guys are serious. I mean, make sure that you do what you say, and of course, the king of it is make sure it's a price that I like.
Make sure it's a price that you like. Excellent. And so, outside of the price that you're looking for, and outside of the property, is there any other reason that's having you prepared to sell the property for?
Nah, that'd be pretty much it. Again, I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this property moving. And
Okay. Well, I mean, between me and you, Jason, I mean, we both are aware that we're not your only options. I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure if we're the best option for you or not. Off the records, have you just thought about maybe like listing it, or maybe just get top dollar?
well, again, like I said, this is what makes the situation sticky. If I list the property, of course, the wife's gonna say, "Why sell it?" They're there. That doesn't make any sense. They're getting.
I
I know.
see.
Basically, give me an offer. I can pretty much show her, and I can, bust a Godfather on her and say they made us a price they couldn't refuse.
Well, assuming our offer is acceptable for us, I mean, did I miss anything here?
No, you're pretty much spot on.
Good, man. Jason, I mean, it's so easy to do business with. Have you always been this easy to do business with, or are you just being special with me?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm being special with you. Usually, I'd grill you down, but I really kind of want to get this going so I can get kind of my peace of mind back.
And the peace of mind is valuable, and that's priceless.
Absolutely.
So, speaking of price, if we were to send an appraiser over to the property tomorrow, what do you think the property is worth in today's market without the the bathrooms updated and with the tenants in the property? What do you think it would appraise for?
I have a certain idea, but I mean, from talking with you, Elijah, you sound pretty educated yourself. You guys don't have a number already?
Al, by all means, definitely look at some of the numbers in the area, did some research. What do you think some of your neighbors' property sold for?
I know my friend Mitch, he definitely just sold his property. But keep in mind, my house is much bigger than that. He sold his property for about 215.
2015, and you have a bigger and nicer property, right?
Definitely. Like I said, I just did all the upgrades, and he pretty much kind of had a little fire sale over there. So, I'll see if I can get more than that.
Perfect. Well, I'm sure you're aware how expensive and how intrusive it is selling the property retail. You have to pay you're dealing with real estate commissions. You have your monthly mortgage payment. You're dealing with closing costs, holding costs, utilities, HOAs, lender requirements, roof certifications. You're familiar with all that, right?
I mean, those are the fees I had to pay when I bought my first property, and those are the fees we want to pay when I close this property. I mean, it's just business. It's how things go.
Exactly, part of doing business, right? Well, the best part of doing business is being able to do business with an expert. And like I said, we bought houses like yours all the time. Over the last 15 years, we bought over 750 properties. And when you deal with an expert, you don't have to worry about things like commissions, extra fees, title insurance. We cover it all. And when we buy them at all, and we buy an as-is condition, that means we're going to assume that we're going to cover any repairs. Even if we find something later, I don't come back to you and say, hey, you owe me some money about the property that I bought from you. Does this make sense, or did I lose you?
I mean, you're going to be the first person to ever pay my closing costs. So, I mean, I'm kind of liking the conversation so far, but so it makes perfect sense.
Nice. So if I paid all your closing costs, that'd be okay with you?
That would be absolutely okay with me. Ooh, I would.
Okay. So if I were to take $30,000, put into the property, where would you place the money into the property at?
Well, to tell you the truth, the plumbing hasn't been that good. That's probably one thing that's kind of the next thing I wanted to kind of focus on is just again just the whole drama between the in-laws, just trying to get in there or find someone to get in there. Time for it has been a problem. So if I had a little bit of money, I would definitely want to make sure that got taken care of first.
Okay. I appreciate you being upfront with me, being transparent. It makes it so simple, Jason. Now, knowing how we buy your house, knowing how simple, easy, quick we're gonna make this whole process, what were you hoping to sell the house for?
Well, I mean, if you guys can make me, you know how the thing goes. I mean, whoever, if you just make me a number, make me a number, and if I like it, I'll take it. If I don't, again, like you said, we part as friends.
I hear you. So you're saying the property is worth around $215, $220 based off of what upgrades you put into it. You say you take some of that $30,000. What are you saying?
Well, no, remember my friend, he basically bought it for $215, but take in mind, my property's a lot bigger than that property. And I don't know what his situation was. So I know my property is probably worth a little bit more than that.
Sure. So what are you thinking? What, $225? You think the property might be worth?
I mean, I definitely give him at least more than $50,000 for that.
Okay, so more like, do you think like more like $250?
Yeah, about around that part. That's what I would like to walk away with.
Okay, and you think that's what you would want to walk away with, or you think that is what the property's worth?
If I can walk away with $250, I mean, I can sell it today.
You could sell it today if you could walk away with $250.
Absolutely.
Ouch. And how did you come up with that price number?
Again, my friend, he sold for $215. I think he has a 2-bedroom. I mean, mine's is a 4.
Okay.
So I did a lot of upgrades to it. I made sure
upgrades. Okay.
Like I said again, I mean, the plumbing shouldn't take that much money. I mean, once you kind of get that up and running, I mean, you can slap this thing on the market and make a killing.
Okay, make a killing. Throw it on the market. Is that the least you could take?
I mean, you did. I mean, you said you're going to cover all the fees, right?
All the closing costs, buy it in as-is condition.
I mean, you sound like a good guy, Elijah. I mean, I'll probably come down to $230 for you.
$230. And I appreciate you being open here. I really appreciate that. And some houses here have sold as low as, I mean, there's a house, similar square footage as yours, sold for $200,000 that had the upgrades and the bathroom. I know you said your neighbor or your friend told his Mitch. You said his name is Mitch, right?
Yeah.
You said this for $215. So taking a look at these, are you familiar with the property over on Holmes Street? What do you think happened? Why do you think they sold for $20,000? I mean, are your neighbors just dumping? Is the neighborhood coming down?
No, I mean, it's a pretty good neighborhood. I mean, I didn't really get too much. I mean, I'm a private person, so I really didn't know too much about it. But I know he's been, talking about. I've seen some moving vans and things like that. So I figured they're probably moving out of state. So I'm pretty sure he had a reason to go pretty fast. But again, I mean, I'm not too much in a hurry.
Sure.
But if I can get an offer that made sense, I mean, or at least somewhere close to that, like I said, again, I can sell as fast as you can buy it.
I hear you. And honestly, Jason, I want you to take into consideration, because once I hold the hot potato at $200,000, I mean, I don't want to get stuck either. I mean, I got to deal with the plumbing, the bathroom, the in-laws. I don't want to get stuck with the hot potato. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it. So I mean, where do you need to be at, Elijah?
Well, let me ask you. I mean, what would be a realistic number, taking this all into consideration? The neighbor's selling it for $200,000. I saw you put some upgrades into it. No closing costs. Make it super simple. What is a realistic bottom line number you'll let the property go for?
Okay. Listen, if I sell it anything lower than 170, my wife's gonna have a fit. It won't even make sense to her. And to be honest with you, that's a that's a pretty huge price drop. But I mean, if you guys can close within, and I read the postcard, you guys said about 2 weeks. If you guys can do it in 2 weeks, if you can give me about at least 180 for it, I'd consider it.
If we give you 180, you'll consider it. Interesting. Can you see you doing it a little better for us, Jason?
I can probably go at 160, but it's going to probably be an issue with my wife. So, look, 160.
I don't want you sleeping on the couch, and I don't want you coming to my house either. All right, all right. But what would you say if I was able to offer you between 140 to 155 net cash? Close it, wrap it up, done deal. Would we be able to move forward together?
I mean, can you explain why your offer's at 155? That looks pretty kind of low.
Oh, I'm so glad that you asked me that. I'm so appreciate that you take this all in consideration. When you take in the fact that you have a pen and paper by you?
Yeah.
Do I need paper? I want you to see that I'm not sure. I want you to see that it's all numbers. I'm not living there. It's all numbers to me. So you take the $200,000 purchase price. You reduce out the 6% underneath there. Write down at the top of the page. Write down 200,000. Underneath that, write down 6%. Underneath that, 3.5% for closing costs.
2.5.
Yeah, and underneath that, write down 7%. All right. 7%. And so what happens with that 7% part, that breaks down to that's for your, because now if you say, Elijah, thanks but no thanks, I'm just going ahead and sell it. I want as much as 200,000 plus number I can possibly get. You list the property for 200,000. You pay 6% commissions. You pay 3.5% closing costs. Then you're dealing with a retail buyer. So on average, you're gonna have to get appraisal. So we think that the property's coming at 200,000. It might come in at 90. Now you have to get an in-stick binder inspection, and so you're thinking that you don't have to fix the plumbing you said, but they might require you to fix the flooring, the bathrooms, kitchens. Who knows what they might come out with? And then the worst of it all, you're dealing with. So pray about it, think about it, light a candle, talk to a spiritual advisor, and when you aggregate those three factors, on average, you lose about 7% of your purchase price. So when you would take all three of those factors into consideration, on top, I still got to upgrade the bathroom and the plumbing, right?
Yeah.
When you aggregate all those factors, you're gonna lose roughly about $48,000. So you would walk away with roughly about 152 on your own. If I can get you 155 without guessing if it's going to sell, I haven't certain it's guaranteed sold. You do have some certainty that peace of mind, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, these numbers do make kind of sense, but I mean, if I come down to 155, Elijah, I mean, I need to know you're going to perform. I mean, how do I know that that you're going to be able to? Because we need to know to get this closed. I don't need any kind of backlash from the family, and rent contract. So I want to know. I mean, how are you?
You're taking a lot of risks. You're taking a lot of risks. I do understand. You want to make sure we're the real deal, Holyfield. And just to assure you, like I said, I've been buying properties in the Valley for the last 15 years. I bought over 750 properties, over $250 million worth of transactions. I'm nobody's guru. I have a lot of experience, which qualifies me as an expert. And more importantly, I don't get paid unless I own the property. All right, and so I don't want to waste any of your time, nor I want to waste my time. And so, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I want you to rest. I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to know that you're in control. I want you to feel confidence that you made a good decision. Are you feeling that way?
I've been talking to you for a while.
Well, so let's do this. I'm good to move forward. If you're good to move forward, I just need to make sure if the wife says anything, if you say anything, there's one thing I'm gonna want from you in return, and this is the only non-negotiable item. Assuming that we're good to go at the 155 number, I send you over the contract here later tonight. You sign the contract. We open escrow. We go through the whole process. We close escrow. concern is that I could get a recommendation testimonial letter from you saying that you was pleased with the results I provided you and that you referred me to other people for the future. Is that something you'd be able to do for me still?
Well, I won't lie. I mean, you're out of all the calls I've gotten, you're the first person to offer something like that. So you must be serious. So I think I can definitely do that for you.
Oh, you're the best. You're the best. Great. Well, like I said, I'm going to send you over the contract. I'm going to get your email address, and in about an hour, I want to go over the exact contract, answer any question you have, so we can get this rolling at ASAP. That works for you, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's a good email address for you?
It's 123@gmail.com.
123@gmail.com. Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to send this over. I don't want anything to jeopardize my testimonial letters. Do you have any questions, concerns, anything I can answer for you?
I mean, no, you're pretty much kind of, I mean, you're holding your word to it. So that testimonial letter is going to definitely tell the truth. Just want to let you know that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Jason, congratulations, sir, on selling your property.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Not the number that I want, but it seemed like you do pretty good business. So feel pretty good.
Good. Well, hey, I'm glad that you made a good decision, sir. Just know that you did. I look forward to hearing my testimonial letter. I'll talk with you soon.
All right. Take care, Elijah.
Boom. All right. So I gave you guys a lot of extra sauce that I don't usually put it out there. I gave you guys my testimonial letter close. You guys got the hook. I gave you price guys. Most people don't know about that 7% breakdown. I break it down with that 7%, boy. Adding on more margin on it. So, Daryl, let me get it, sir. Good, bad, and ugly.
All right. No ugly. A lot of good. I like the fact that you instantly called out the business owner's name. Established that the process was super simple, right? It kind of eased them. That really stood out to me was that you gave the seller an out. So I think you said that they don't necessarily have to sell it to you, right? And they kind of eased them like, all right, well, you know, this dude's not gonna be mad if I say no. And it's kind of like ease the tension. Like you restated what the seller said, kind of like mirrored them and built rapport really, really fast. You asked about the other properties that they had, and as like me as a somewhat kind of learning, I was like, why did he do that? And now I see why, because like he said, oh, I got other properties, and then I like how you came back and then said, all right, cool, I'm glad that you have other properties. Let's focus on this or those other ones once we get this under.
I like that one.
That was dope, right? And then also one jewel boy that really stood out. He said, when we purchased the property from you, right? I was like, oh,
got the anchor on him.
Oh yeah. I was like, what? He ain't even bought it to it yet. That was dope. And I also you found the motivation. You kept asking those questions like, what do you think, or what else needs work? What else needs work, or X, X, Y, and Z? Kind of like to dig deep for the motivation, and then also to find any hidden things that he just didn't say out openly. But now you kind of kept digging. He's just like, all right, well, cat's out the bag, right? Effective pauses were great. I think that was awesome. And then the testimonial request at the end, that was cool too. I definitely like that. That's a good way to kind of segue into the close. And then you actually told them what you want to do, like the next steps, to also kind of ease his mind. Like, all right, so this is going to happen next. You didn't leave him out there. The only thing I really seen was when you said like retail buyer. I know myself, like if I wasn't in the industry, I'd be like, what the fuck is a retail buyer?
What's that mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you know what I mean? Just like kind of
jargon, all right?
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, bro, it was. I took a lot from it. And it was cool. It was good.
Nice.
Even the curveball, he told me like, "Oh, these are my in-laws," you know.
You got to pay me.
It was good.
Jason, you had any feedback? Any ideas? Any suggestions?
Man, I thought I was gonna throw you with that in-laws. I thought I was gonna shake you up on that one, but you live up to your name, sir.
You throw some good ones at me. I had to hop off the script. Real quick to get back at it. Anybody else have anything else you guys want to
How can we get more of these, man? I really appreciate this. I'm grateful for it. Is there any way we can do more?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can't wait. I'm kind of hungry for more, man. I can't wait.
Look at an hour. On an hour.
You can practice role playing. I mean, get ready for Tactical Thursday.
All right. We can lock in.
Yeah, Jason's mad knowledgeable. Are you part of the Consistently Closing group?
For me?
Yeah, I am.
I know you are, Jason. I'm saying Daryl.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, let people know, hey, Jason, there's players in there. Like, hey, let's hop on role play. Jaime's a player. I mean, Esteban's player. Valentine's over here. Nick's over there, doubling up over there, working and learning at the same time. Gustavo's making. He can get you set up online. You're helping him with the role playing side. We lost Forrest. We lost Forrest in the fourth. Oh, good.
Yeah, the internet.
So what we're able to do, but yes, on these Tactical Thursdays, like I said, I want to leave a little bit more time so we can do with each other. You know what I'm saying? So at the moment, I'm not offering any coaching or consulting at the moment, but because I want to give value first for free. All right, so I want to make this happen for you guys. I mean, yes or no? Go ahead.
Question on the question that you asked, or I don't know if it was a question. That whenever you made your offer, you told them, if I was able to offer you 140 or 155, why did you offer that range when you could always pick that 155 instead of you trying to get 140?
Because if I hit him with the 140, it price anchors him to the higher number. I would have did at 160 already when he said the number. But I know if you ever go off the number they said, they think that they gave up too easy. So you got regardless of know what number, go 5,000 less so they feel like they won. They have to like to win.
Okay, so you throw out that price for anchor range, so because you already know he's gonna take the higher number. But that's
already gonna take the number. I was gonna do a 160. I'm like 140 to 155. What are you thinking? They're always gonna go with the highest number possible. Cool, that number 5,000 less than I wanted to be at.
I mean, I know, and I know it's hypothetical, but the ARV is not 200,000, right?
Right, exactly. Exactly. He's at 250 or 215, and I got him to. I threw a comp out him, and let's say that sell or be sold. Who's nicer? Who's gonna say what's the values on it? Got it. You know, anybody else have anything else?
This is dope.
Cool, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys taking the time, locking in. I hope that you guys got some value out of this. If you guys got some, throw your boys some A's. Throw your boys some A's in the chat box. Throw your boys some A's in the chat box. I appreciate you. I'm Esteban, Daryl, Gustavo, man, Nick. I appreciate you, sir. All you guys, I appreciate you guys locking in. Let people know I am doing this. Like nobody's giving out free value just out the wazoo like this. So I want to make sure let people know that hey, we're doing this. Tactical Thursdays. You get to role play any objection that hits you out during the week. Any help you guys. Hey, let's practice it. Let's work on it. I want to hear about your wins. I want to see each one of you guys winning. All right. So like to make sure people know about it. Tactical Thursdays. Not gonna do to get to my right Mondays. Tactical. Let's just get to this role playing. And next Thursday, I want to make some phone. I want to make a couple phone calls, doing more role playing, and I want to hit one. I want to hit a wholesaler and peep their techniques too. So. We're gonna have extra value. So let people know next Thursday is gonna be extra litty for us. All right.
All right.
All right, y'all. It's your guy, Elijah I. Each one teach one, each one reach one. Go out your way and bless someone, y'all. Salute, y'all.
Salute.
Easy.